Hello, we are going to be talking about character traits again this week. So that means what the characters look like on the outside, but also how they're feeling on the inside when they're in stories or movies. So today the book we're going to read is called Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun. And I really like this story, but we're going to be talking about two characters. So make sure you're listening and you're able to tell me at the end how they look on the outside and what they were feeling on the inside, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start reading Spaghetti in a Hot Dog Bun. The delicious smell of breakfast filled the air as Lucy's grandpa handed her a plate. Lucy smeared ketchup all over her toast. She turned to her grandpa and said, "Papa Gino, Harriet says she's never heard of ketchup on toast. Her family uses butter or jelly." It's okay. Not everyone likes the same thing, Lucy. It doesn't mean one person is right or wrong. We're all different. What a boring world it would be if we were all exactly alike. Do you remember what's really important? Papa Gino asked. Yes, Papa. Even if we are different from others on the outside, we all have a heart with feelings on the inside. That's my girl. Remember, when you treat others with love and kindness, you are doing the right thing, Papa Gino replied. So on the school bus, Lucy and her friend Harriet pulled out some paper and crayons. Sitting across from them was Ralph. As usual, Ralph sat alone, staring out the window. He looked over at them and rolled his eyes. In the classroom, Lucy sat down near the teacher. So there's Lucy. Ralph carelessly hurried over and tripped on Lucy's foot. Before long, he was glaring at her. And glaring means kind of like, making his eyes small and looking at her. Ralph whispered, "Woof! I can't see the book with this poodle in front of me." Lucy could hear him giggling behind her. Oh no, why did it have to be me? She wondered. During lunch, Harriet shouted one of her silly jokes over the other children's voices. As the girls ate, their bellies shook with laughter. Across the table, Ralph hollered, "Yuck! That's a disgusting smell. Whoever heard of eating spaghetti in a hot dog bun?" Tony and the other children at the table turned away from Ralph, shaking their heads. Ralph continued, "Poor little Lucy with her hair so poofy." Tears filled Lucy's eyes and she began to cry. On the way home, Lucy thought about what had happened. Maybe Ralph is mean to me because he thinks being different is bad. I wish he would stop teasing me. And look what Ralph is putting in her hair now. Slowly, Lucy stepped off the bus. "How was your day?" Papa asked her. "Fine," she said. Papa reached over and pulled a red crayon out of her hair. "How did that happen?" he asked. Lucy didn't say a word. That night, as Papa Gino tucked Lucy into bed, he asked, "Is everything all right at school?" Lucy rolled over. He sat down and whispered, "Always remember, if something's not right, we can work on fixing it together." It's not that easy, thought Lucy in her head. How do I stop Ralph from teasing me? How can he have a heart that's so mean? Lucy had a hard time falling asleep. She was worrying about what would happen tomorrow. The following day, Lucy was surprised to find Ralph leaving her alone until Lucy took the bag Ralph handed her. Inside were dog bones with a note that read, "Lucy, Lucy eats stinky food that puts us in a big bad mood. Lucy, Lucy, hair shaped like a cone. Here's a treat for you, a yummy doggy bone." The beating of Lucy's heart was so loud she knew everyone around her could hear it. "Stop it! It hurts my feelings when you do this, Ralph," Lucy said to him. "Please stop." Ralph turned and walked away. It was recess time and Lucy played alone. She didn't want to tell her teacher about Ralph. She was afraid of being a tattletale. Lucy wished Papa Gino was there to help. What should I do? She asked herself over and over. The bell rang and recess ended. Help! Cried a kid off in the distance. Tony yelled, Ralph got himself stuck at the top of the monkey bars. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is my chance. I'll go tell Ralph how mean he really is. M-E-A-N, mean. Lucy stomped off towards the monkey bars. When she reached Ralph, Lucy paused. She looked him in the eyes and said, What you did was mean. But standing before Ralph, Lucy could hear her papa's words. Ralph had a heart with feelings. And look at Ralph's face there up on the monkey bars. Looks maybe a little scared. In that moment, Lucy decided what she would do. She saw tears in Ralph's eyes. He hesitated to move and whispered, I'm scared. Lucy reached out and said, Here, take my hand, and she helped him down. The two of them walked back to the classroom without saying a word. As the bus pulled up to Lucy's stop, Ralph reached over and handed her a picture. Lucy was amazed by what she saw. Thanks, she muttered softly. After she got off the bus, Lucy smiled and said, Papa, there's this boy named Ralph and who is really mean to me. Today he was in trouble and I helped him. Papa Gino laughed, hugged Lucy and replied, That took a lot of courage. It wasn't the easiest thing to do. You chose to treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm so proud of you, Lucy. As they walked home, she asked him what was for dinner. When Papa Gino said spaghetti, Lucy knew immediately what she would have for lunch the next day. Her favorite sandwich, spaghetti and a hot dog bun. And that is the end of Spaghetti and a Hot Dog Bun. So the two characters we're going to talk about are Lucy, who is the girl with the curly hair, and Ralph, the little boy in her classroom, the one sitting on the bus. But first we're going to talk about Lucy, okay? And we're going to talk about, I made a little chart, and it says Lucy on this side, and this one says Ralph. But we're going to do this side, Lucy. It says outside and inside. So we're going to look at what Lucy looks like on the outside. Here's a picture of one. What do you see about her? Yep, curly hair. I say that too. Curly hair. What else? Yes, yellow dress. Anything else? We look at the front. Brown eyes. Yes, those are all good answers. But now we're going to move on. I wrote that on their outside. Now we have to think about what she was feeling on the inside. And remember, I had our chart of traits, what the characters could be feeling. I kind of pulled something I think maybe Lucy was feeling in the book, okay? So the first one I have was this one, happy. She was happy in some parts. She was happy at the beginning with her friend, Harriet. Remember when they were eating lunch? Here it is. They were eating lunch together and laughing. So we're going to say she felt happy. And at the end, remember she also felt happy then. She was so excited to tell her papa all about helping Ralph. Okay. Did Lucy ever feel sad though? Yeah, she did. She did feel sad. She felt sad when Ralph kept making fun of her. She didn't understand why he was making fun of her food or the way she looked, because he said, your hair's poofy and big. Yeah, he was making fun of her. Was Lucy kind? Yeah, she was. She treats others in a nice way. One time she was kind in that book. Remember, Ralph was stuck on the playground and he was scared. He couldn't get down. Did Lucy go over and make fun of him? No. No, she didn't. She said, here, take my hand, I'll help you. That's very kind, to be kind to people that aren't even nice to you. Another one I thought of for Lucy was brave. Brave. This is a word we don't use a ton, but it means someone who does things others are afraid to do. And I thought she was very brave earlier in the book when she, let me find it. Oh yes, when he gave her that bag of dog bones. And she was brave because she said, stop it, it hurts my feelings. She was brave, she told him that. And we've talked about that before too. If somebody's doing something, you can say, stop it. And if they don't stop, then you can come tell an adult. But she was brave and she had courage and said, stop it. I don't like you being mean. So Lucy felt happy, sad, she was kind, she was brave, she felt all those things on the inside. Now we have one more character, Ralph. Now Ralph was a little more different, okay? Was Ralph, let's see, was Ralph mean? Someone who is not being nice or kind? Yeah, he was kind of mean on the inside. He was being mean to Lucy, making fun of her food, saying your hair's poofy, and he gave her dog bones in a bag. That's not nice. What about, let's see, was he ever sad in the story? That's a little bit trickier one. Was he ever sad? Maybe. He might have been sad when he was stuck on the monkey bars outside on the playground. Was he ever scared? Yeah, I would say he was scared. He was scared when he got stuck on top of those monkey bars. Was he ever rude to people? Yeah, he was making fun of what she ate and he was just being rude and not very kind. So at the end though, Ralph drew, let me turn to that page, because she helped him. He drew her a picture. So at the end, do you think his character changed a little bit? I think so. I think Ralph learned a big lesson. He learned, you know what? It's not very nice of me to be mean to other people, and she helped me even though I was mean to her. So hopefully he learned his lesson and he'll be kind to other people from then on. Now we forgot to talk about what Ralph looks like on the outside. So let me turn to a page where Ralph is. Here he is. What can you tell me about what he looks like on the outside? You're right, black hair. Anything else? Yep, blue jeans. Shoes. Those are all good answers. And we're gonna stop there because we're not out of room. So when you're reading a book, make sure you look at the characters, what they look like on the outside, but also what they're feeling on the inside and see if it changes. Because remember, Lucy changed. She went from happy to sad and then back to happy. Ralph went from being mean and rude to maybe starting to be kind by giving her a picture. So, all right, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.